What do we have here? One of my favorite knives, the Bestech Togatta. I got this one from Alan Eller. He was kind enough to help me achieve one of my grails by getting this guy. Just an awesome knife. It just has such a cool look to me personally. It just has that very aggressive tanto. It just looks like some kind of wicked spear tip thing going on there. I don't know. And the action is just really special too. It's just the thumb opening on this guy and the reverse flick on this guy are outstanding, and then pretty nice sound too when it closes. What is the blade steel? I think it's M390. What is it? Yeah, M390. I forget the designer. I will put it right up here. Who designed this bad boy? Right up here. Maybe I'll have Richard say the guy's name so you can hear it, so you don't have to read it if you're driving in your car watching.
I can do better than that. Here's the Koens Craft Instagram.
Pocket clip works excellent. It fits in with the design so well. The micarta is just beautiful. Some of that nice soft micarta, super grippy. It's a bead blasted finish. I'm not a super fan of the bead blasted finish, but I haven't decided, if I'm going to change it, polish it, put some different scratch patterns on it. I don't know what I'm going to do, if anything, with that part of it. Blade, same thing. It's sort of a bead blasted blade that I think it would look really nice with some hand rubbed finish going on the blade maybe. But, every time I think about doing that, I'm like, man, do I want to mess with this thing? I just like it so much already. Such a great slicey blade, nice tall grind. Comes down to a pretty, oops, did I cut myself? No. Oh, I did, didn't I? Look at that. It comes down to a nice, obviously fairly sharp edge. I can pull that skin off of there. There we go. And even the tanto part is pretty sharp. I love the studs themselves are just really well done. They stick out just a hair past the body, so you can never miss them. They just stick to your thumb. And even this fuller is usable as a reverse flick if you wanted to use that. Lock access is ridiculously good. It's just so easy to drop it. Now, one little critique I have, if you drop it on this side, of course, it's going to come down and it hits your thumb, no problem. If you're a little closer, you might be able to, no, it's pretty good. But sometimes I like to unlock my knives this way. With this index finger, I do it like this. And when it drops like that, sometimes the sharp part kind of goes into my finger there. But that's my stupidity for doing it kind of a backwards ass way. So I can't really complain about that. Such a great knife. Has never failed me. Always works well. Doesn't really have any negatives that I know of. I guess someone might say, look at the ratios. The handle is kind of long compared to the blade. Now, there was plenty of blade here, so the blade length is not an issue, but the handle is kind of big compared to the blade, one might say. Doesn't bother me a bit though. Just terrific action, super smooth. One thing about it too, I don't know if I've ever tightened up the pivot. It just seems to always stay tight. Most of my knives need adjusting on the pivot, but this one just never seems to come loose. Let's see, great lockup. What is that? 40% maybe, 35, 40%. No wobble, no lock rock. Just an excellent, excellent knife. Bestech did an awesome job on this one. I highly recommend it. Just one of the best knives I own for sure. Have a nice day.